Alright, this is gonna be just kind of like a little test video. I haven't done any videos for quite a while. Been pretty busy. But since my last video, I think my last one was that B-Rotor 180 kind of sort of review. But since then, I have been building for other people, as well as quite a few for myself. But what I like to do the most is basically build a quad, fly it around for a little while, sell it, and then take that money and build another one. So I always have different quads. So what I have right now is basically completely different from what I've had a while back. I used to basically only mess with brush quads, and I just loved them so much. I was just hooked on them like crack. But after about a year of that, I couldn't handle all the broken shit anymore. Those brush motors just break so easy. And then the whole thing with the SciSky not putting out enough power, and Clean Flight only putting out 80% power on brush quads or whatever, and the SciSky making your quad fly to one side, and Alienwee gone. Alien Flight is a unicorn. Beef's brushed. Is the same as the SciSky pretty much. It's better than the SciSky, but it still doesn't put out the power that like the Alienwee did, or even a Hubsan. A Hubsan FC puts out more power than a SciSky. Anyway, enough of that. I'm basically just testing out my run cam. This will be my first video using my run cam on my hat. You can probably see here my favorite quad that I have right now. It's that's a Force 2 Frames 130. I think it's called a F2 Nano 130. These frames were $40 for a long time, and they recently went on sale, and they're only $24 right now. So, a customer of mine had me build him one, and so I figured I'd build myself one at the same time. So I built them together, and this one's mine. Oh, so many things to talk about. Paragon UAV. I purchased a 4-cell, 600 milliamp hour 4-cell from them. This is it right here. As you can see, this is not a 4-cell, it's now a 3-cell, because last night it basically fell apart in my hands. The negative just fell out, and so it had ripped the piece off of the one cell. So I had to just pull that cell out and turn this into a 3-cell. I had to put a new balance plug on it and everything for a 3-cell. So yeah, I'm not too happy about that at all. That really sucked. I'm making antennas. I'm trying out different things with them. I got kind of bored with just making the same antennas. So now I've been using this Gorilla epoxy, and it's crazy. It works really good. It dries clear, and it's just hard as a rock. I've been using it on my small builds for like the camera. I got it on here. I don't know if you can see it in there, but I put it on both sides, and then the camera, there's no way it'll move. That camera does not move at all, and it's perfect for my FPV. My quad flies awesome, so I mean, there's no moving at all of the camera, you know. So let's move on to that. This has a DYS 1306 4000 kV, and I was kind of disappointed that I bought the 4000 kV after I got them, because I was having a really hard time finding a good prop for them. I pretty much, after trying 6 or 7 types, I had settled on the Rotor X version 2, and they worked really good for 3-cell and 4-cell. The dowels, they sucked for the 4000 kV. It just couldn't spin them fast enough, and it just didn't. They didn't have any power at all. These are the new Gemfan 3035, and they're really loud, and they don't have as much thrust as the Rotor X ones. There's these. They say that they're polycarbonate. I don't know if that's like a mix or what, but they look a little different from the V1s. Then I got the ones that are on this now are the HQ 3030s, and these are just awesome. So perfect for this setup. I got a 3-cell Nanotech 850 milliamp hour, and with these props and these motors, it's a screamer. It's so fast. But I also tried oh man, I got rid of them. I think I gave them away. I had the Gemfan 40, or no, Diatone 4045 two blades. Those were just the worst props I've ever gotten. And then I also tried the regular HQ two blade 3030. They were alright, but not very good. And then what else did I try? Oh, I tried the Dowel TJ 4045 cut down to 3-inch, and those suck because the blade is just really thin. And then I also tried the HQ quad props before they had a 3-inch. I had the 4-inch ones cut down to 3-inch, and they were pretty much the same as these. Maybe a little less efficient. But these props are the way to go with these 4000 kV for sure. So, back to the build. Got the motors, then DYS XM 20 amps, which is basically what everybody's using these days. You pretty much need the F396 in your ESCs for the 4000 kV. Anything less than that, and you don't really need it. You can use the F330 like the Little Bees have. I just today purchased those new Emax Red Bottom 1306 3300 kVs. I'm going to be putting them on that new Banggood X130 frame. It's going to be sweet. But another thing, I got a new radio, DX6, because I had a DX6i and that thing just sucked. It was breaking. The trims were broken, so I couldn't even use the trim. I had to use sub trim, and it just sucked. And that radio, that DX6, is just 10 times better. My goggles, they're the Teleporter V4s. I got that new battery for them. It's a huge upgrade for me because for a few different reasons. One of the reasons is the old battery would just slip right out of the strap, and I hated it. It would just fall out while I had it on my head. And then also this, I mean, you can't beat being able to see how much voltage is in there. And then also, it's more than double the size. This is 1800 milliamp hour, and the stock one is like 700, I think, 760 or something like that. So it's pretty awesome. I really want to get some new goggles. I'll probably end up getting the Attitude V3s because I really want that ski goggle face mask and the fan. I'm always fogging up my goggles. Man, I'm jumping around all over the place. I believe this is a Flip 32. It could be it's a Flip 32 Deluxe from Ready to Fly Quads. That's all I use, this or the Dragonfly 32 from Multi-Rotor Mania. That's the only two FCs I use. And then I got the Lemon Satellite and a cheap Boss Cam 200 milliwatt full-size VTX. I got it stuffed inside there on top. This is only 25 millimeter standoffs, and I got all that sandwiched in there because I have the PDB just up on a spacer. instead of a standoff, so I have plenty of room in there for that VTX. So that way, because I've broken the connector off the VTX before in a crash from it having it sticking out the back, and then when the antenna gets hit, it just rips the connector right off VTX. I hate that. So with it how it is, that could never happen. And then also, my buddy printed out this bumpers for this frame. It's pretty sweet. When I first got this frame, I built it, I crashed into the side of my house, and it put a little dent in the corner, and I was like, man, I gotta get something. And then I found out that they had these bumpers that you could print, and it makes it so much more awesome. Really tough. This can take a beating. I've already crashed it a few times, and it doesn't even have any dings or anything in it. It's pretty cool. I guess that's it for now. Well, I guess I'll do a little quick flight, and then I'm going to get back into doing my videos. I'm going to basically do videos for everything I do. I'll start doing build videos and reviews and stuff. Hopefully get some stuff sent to me for review. So anyway, show a little quick flight of this, and then I'll talk to you guys next time when I get all my parts in for that 130 build, that next 130 I'm going to do. That's all I can do for now. My daughter's sleeping in the living room on the couch. This is my favorite quad though, it's so awesome. So yeah, alright, well, I'll talk to you all later.